The Story of Diwali, read by Jasmine Shah. Once upon a time, there was a king, King Dasharatha of Ayodhya. He was called Dasharatha after his chariot, which could move in all directions and which could fly. He also had 3 wives, and of his union, his son was born, Lord Rama. Lord Rama is the god of protection and was a handsome young man. He fell in love with a beautiful princess called Sita. Rama and Sita got married. The king wanted Rama to become king, but his youngest wife asked that her son be made king and Rama to be banished into the forest for 14 years. The king was very sad. He had promised his wife she could have anything she wants. So he sent Rama and Sita away. Rama's brother Lakshman also went with them. They obediently lived in the forest for many years and were happy. Then one day a golden deer ran by them, and Sita asked Rama and Lakshman to catch the deer as it was so beautiful. Rama chased the deer, but it had all been a trick to get Rama away from Sita. When Rama did not return, Lakshman went to go look for him. However, he had promised his brother that he would not leave Sita alone. He drew a circle around the hut where Sita was and said to her, as long as she stays in the circle, no harm would come to her. Sita promised to stay in the circle. While Sita was alone, an old holy man came by. He asked Sita for some water to rest and have some food and drinks. He remembered what Lakshman had said to her. She went in to get the old man some roti and rice she had made. As she handed the poor man the food, he grabbed her. The holy man was really the 10-headed Ravana. He wanted to capture Sita and make her his wife. Ravana took Sita to his castle on a remote island. When Rama came back, he found Sita was gone. He was very upset and set out to find her. He heard from the animals that it was the evil Ravana that had taken away Sita. Rama needed help, and he went to Hanuman, the monkey army general. He called all the monkeys in the world, and together they made a bridge between Ayodhya and the island where Sita was held captive. Hanuman was pleased to help the young prince. He told Rama where she was, and then Rama went to fight Ravana. Ravana set up a huge army to fight the battle with Rama and Hanuman's army. They fought for 7 days with bows and arrows. Every time Rama cut a head off Ravana, another one would grow in its place. Soon after, there was a chariot duel between Prince of Ayodhya and the King of Lakshman. It was so intense that both armies stopped and the world trembled. Rama's chariot was a gift from Lord Indra, and Ravana's arrows could not penetrate Rama. Ravana's blazed with rage aimed at the horses, but there were no ordinary horses. They did not stumble or fall. He tried throwing maces, bludgeons, chakras, and even mountains. He tried firing missiles that lit up the sky. Legend has it that Ravana saw his impending death, whilst Rama saw only victory. Ravana tried aiming at Rama's charioteer, Matali, but it was no good. Matali tells Rama the only way to kill Ravana is to use the arrow of Lord Brahma, which tells given to him by Muni. Rama takes the divine arrow and aims for Ravana's heart. And so it was the kingdom of Ayodhya was safe again. Special herbs were found. Everyone in the kingdom had lamps lit. The whole kingdom was glowing with light, and as Rama and Sita made their way home, Rama was crowned king and Sita was his queen, and everyone in the kingdom lived happily ever after. The end. Happy Diwali, PBI!